Welcome to a very special episode of Manizer. Today we're taking you, our home audience, on a trip, a manizing extravaganza to Bella Italia. That's right, Italy, land of art, land of romance, and land of some of the most beautiful men I've ever seen. The first order of business, of course, is manizing, and in order to do that, we need to go to the piazza. The piazza, or square, is the center of every Italian town. This is where the people all meet, a place to see and a place to be seen. We're going first to the Piazza dell'Erbe in beautiful Verona to show you the beautiful men of Verona as they unwind in the square after a long day's work. These are the beautiful frescoes on the buildings on the sides of Piazza dell'Erbe, done by Italian artists who really thought it was their duty to decorate every single thing there is. Why do they decorate it? Because they can. That's my conviction. This lion here is a symbol of when Verona was run by the ruling family of Venice. The lion was their symbol. Here we have a casual Italian man going with the shaved, clean Bruce Willis look, and a GQ man. He's set up with his shades and his suit. Probably has an office job somewhere. Looking very cute, though. Very urban, or is it urbane? Not really sure. Ah, the devil. If the devil looks like this, I'm ready to go straight to hell. And the fact that he's pushing a little baby stroller never hurts. Ah, Blondie. This is an adorable young man who was working in the gelato. And the gelatos are big in Italy. It's the big deal to go and have ice cream. There's millions of flavors, all delicious. Lots of blondes in Verona. I wasn't really expecting that, but this is a very common look. Blonde hair with those sort of hooded eyes, those bedroom eyes, and beautiful full lips. He had it going on. I'd go eat gelato by him any day. He's just cruising. He's got sort of that thug look going. And yes, European style. Look for him on sprockets. Isn't this cute? Camo, ready to go off to the wars, but clearly loving his woman, and has beautiful, beautiful biceps. We're not sure what he's doing. We don't care. He looks good, nice jawline, beautiful neck, and biceps, biceps, biceps. These are men, more blondie, as you can see, a look that really is so indigenous to Verona, that lighter coloring. They're having a nice glass of wine in the piazza. It's very common to order your wine at the bar and then go outside with it. Again, see and be seen. These are some lovely Italian men gathering about, talking about their day, hopefully talking about women and how much they love them. There's a man with the woman, how much he loves her. He's making a point. We don't blame him. Cigarette smoking is not banned in Italy as it is here in the States. Europeans are all about cigarettes and cell phones. Don't doubt it. We guess these men are tourists. They don't look too sharp. They're kind of slouching around in t-shirts. Back to the beautiful Italian men. Enjoying a glass of white wine. What can you do? This gentleman here, he had the women. He had the women all the time. Every moment there in the piazza, he was surrounded by women. And we can understand why. He has that chiseled look, beautiful features, warm brown eyes, and that little mole there by his lip is adorable. The biker men. Lots of men in Italy ride scooters. This guy was actually riding a full-fledged motorcycle and looking like he earned every second of it. But pay no attention to all those cell phones. We tried not to. Here we have the ethnic man, that super spirally curly hair, very common in Italy, and that strong nose, which is a big feature we like on Manizer. Oh, back to GQ, man. There he is, different women, as you'll notice, not the women that were with him earlier. We saw lots of women go up just to ask him questions. Who could blame him? He also rides one of the actual real motorcycles that we saw there in the square, and not just the little scooters. There he is, swinging his helmet around, making some date, some assignation with these young women. A quick pan of the whole male landscape. And notice, different women, that's right, different women asking him for directions, asking him his name. Look at his stance, sort of casual but strong. They have to look back because they can't believe how handsome he is either. What is he reaching for? Ah, cigarettes. And here you have it all. Motorcycle, cell phone, the whole enchilada. He has a nice smile, this man, and is looking pretty sharp there with his boots and his slacks on his slung back motorcycle. And we, again, could ignore the whole cell phone part, but what are you gonna do? He has an unusual hairstyle with that blonde over black. He's trying to get both the stereotypical look and the Verona look. Flick of the sunglasses, adjust the helmet. Nothing makes you look more suave bola than being on a motorcycle. He's finally putting his cell phone away and getting ready to ride off into the sunset. Maybe he's saying a little prayer first. Not all of the men in the piazza at this time of day are enjoying their leisure hours. Some of them are still on the clock. Some, like this adorable fruit vendor, who we feature now because of his beautiful smile, his easygoing attitude, and his cherries, which were the best I've ever tasted in my life.
Un po' meno, ok? Ok. €4,80. Ok. Ora dammi 5 ok?
Già che se le ha salite di più, ha capito? Sì, no, vale la pena perché sennò...
Local men gathering in the piazza is a common enough sight in Italy, but in the summer, so is the sight of backpacking tourists. These are usually high school and college students that are tramping about the globe, trying to have some fun and soak up some culture. Everyone who sits next to them on the bus hopes that eventually they'll end up in the laundromat, which is where we found these 3 adorable young scamps. We started talking to them and learned that they knew our good friends Jorge and Jose Colon of the local band Las Almas back when they were in Puerto Rico playing soccer for their high school teams. This proves once and for all that it really is just a small world. And you guys are here after many weeks of traveling.
Yeah, this is the first time we're washing our clothes after 1 month and a half. So we kind of stink
It's
a little bit.
okay, it happens.
Yeah.
At least you're doing the right thing and cleaning it all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't know how to clean our washing machine.
End up with small t-shirts.
Noi donne abbiamo una storia These people are having fun.
It's bright.
They're not watching television, but they sure are having a good time. Hey, what are you doing? Don't play in traffic. Watch Manizer.
Today, Manizer is happy to bring you a view, although not exclusive, as you can see from the many throngs of people, but a view nonetheless of the house of Juliet, Verona's most famous love story. Right here is the famed balcony where Juliet spoke those words, "Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?" Looking for her young lover in the courtyard below. And if she were alive today, she could choose from any one of the hundreds and hundreds of young lovers who come here today to see this famed place of romance in this beautiful courtyard covered with ivy and the walls of Verona high above. But one can imagine how romantic it must have been standing there on the beautiful balcony looking for her lover below. Ah, young love. A story quite romantic, although also quite tragic, sadly. The walls are covered with people leaving sentiments of love, maybe hoping that if the young lovers would pray for them and put in a good word, perhaps they could find true love and hope it's not with as tragic an ending. Whoever says romance is dead just has never been to Verona, because this is apparently one of the most popular destinations in all of Verona, with probably more visitors than the Duomo or any of the churches, or perhaps even the arena. This is very near closing time. We were hoping to come in during those evening hours and get a nice, quiet view, but you can see that was just crazy. There's nothing quiet about this little courtyard di Giulietta. Long after the gates have closed, people stand to take pictures down the courtyard of the Casa di Giulietta. All paying homage to one of the greatest love stories ever told.
My name is Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Yeah.
And Alfredo,
Yeah.
are you here? Are you from Florence?
No, Milan. Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
And I have to ask you a question today about romance. Romance.
Yeah.
The women,
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
What is your idea of the most romantic evening? If you could do anything on a date, what would you do?
Oh, I think it was. We can go to a drink on the sea. I think on the sea is better. And after you can eat in the restaurant near on the sea. And after you can finish the night on the beach. I think is a better idea of romantic.
So the beach is the way to go.
Yeah.
Sand and sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's a better things for romantic.
Beautiful.
The cold is not nice.
And if you prefer Sophia Loren or Gina Lollobrigida?
The same. For
The
me, it's
same?
yeah, the same really. It's different woman, different characteristic. Lauren is more Mediterranean woman, and I like for this. And Gina Lollobrigida is interesting, but not beautiful. But is a very nice woman. The same.
So you think Sophia Loren is a more beautiful woman?
Yeah, yeah. For a woman, really, yes.
Grazie.
Nothing.
We don't want you to think that the piazza is only for men to gather and do their manly things, or that romance can only be had in storybooks and ancient tales. That's why we take you now to the Piazza del Bra, where couples go for a romantic evening stroll under the shadow of the arena, which has lent its help to lovers for over 2,000 years. Italy is full of art. These masterpieces, works like Madonna in the Rose Garden and The Birth of Venus, are things that we've all been exposed to at one time or another in one way or another. Our friend Sage came in recently to expose himself and us to ways to use the Statue David and show a girl how she can create art in her own home without having to travel to ancient lands. But before we get to that, I'd like to extend a very special thanks to a local New Orleans artist, Tim Traplin, who gave me a lot of invaluable advice when traveling to Italy. You were right, Tim. A girl can go far in Italy with a snappy little sundress and a scarf. Grazie, Tim, and grazie, Sage, for helping us with our Manizer masterpieces. There's Sage looking off into the distance, looking like a beautiful statue set in a field, wearing our little souvenir from Italy, and looking oh so surprised. Wait, there she is. I see her coming across the hill. I'm so happy. Oh, welcome, welcome. We love a man in uniform, or a man out of uniform, as the case may be. And I think he makes a nice accompaniment to these 3 Italian officers doing their duty, looking sharp, wishing they had a body like David, or Sage for that matter, although they don't look bad in their little uniforms. No doubt about it. Ah, the strong, manly look. A man who can take care of business. Any kind of business, even funny business. Wouldn't you just love, ladies, to come home from a long day of work and find something like this waiting for you in your backyard? He's had a long, hard day himself, getting ready, getting the house ready for your arrival. He sees you. There you are. He can hardly wait. So thankful you're home. He has a long, romantic evening planned, just the 2 of you. He figured he'd go out in the yard and get a little sun in the meantime, unwind. There you are, the courtyard to your beautiful home, your beautiful Italian villa. Nothing could be finer. A tapestry that he wove just for you. Eros, we don't doubt it a bit. There we have a perfect example of man turned into art. Eros, the god of love. And we're ready. And so is Sage. Ah, what will we do tonight? What wonderful thing shall I entice her with? There's so many to choose from in this beautiful sunset day. I think I'll draw a bath. She'd probably like to relax after a long day of work. And relax even further with a long evening of work. I'll just sprawl myself here and wait for her to come in. That beautiful negligee I bought her in Milano.
Who would you rather? Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
I'm thinking De Niro.
Any particular reasons?
Well, I mean, part of it is that I know De Niro likes black chicks, and I think if he went for me, then it'd be like a testament that I could like hang with all these cool black women that he's gone out with. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rank. So, I mean, Pacino, Beverly D'Angelo, so what? But De Niro, yeah, cool black women. I love all that.
So the Manizer question is, who would you rather, Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Al Pacino.
Any particular reason why?
Better hair, nice skin. That's pretty much it.
Who would you rather, Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Gosh, that's a hard one. But I think I'd have to say Pacino. Because I would always think of Godfather 1, and he's just so cute in that movie.
Who would you rather, Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Al Pacino.
Any particular reason why Al Pacino?
I think he's a better actor.
So you're all about the talent and the cerebral part there?
Sometimes.
Manizer would like to announce the arrival of our new affiliate. Now, when you're on Martha's Vineyard, you can enjoy Manizer on MVTV by tuning in on Saturday night at 10:30 to Channel 13. And we want you to know that we also still enjoy all of your input when we read our email, which we get at manizer@hotmail.com.